soft versus hard clear coat. Now you guys see in the video we have a machine polisher and we're polishing an Accord. Now what you got to understand is different types of cars are going to have different hardnesses of paints clear coat. So what I mean is some paint is going to be easier to correct, it's going to polish out easier, you're going to be able to get swirls out a lot easier with softer pads. So cars like Hondas, typically a lot of Japanese cars tend to have softer paint, but sometimes Japanese cars can have harder paint. And you're never going to know until you start doing a test spot. If you find yourself having to step up to more aggressive compounds and more aggressive pads, like wool pads or microfiber cutting pads, and you're still having trouble getting defects out and swirls out, that means that you're working with hard paint. I remember working on one of my friends' Golfs, Volkswagen Golf, shout out JR, and I remember trying to compound that thing, and it was like polishing cement. It was so hard to get rid of defects. Then there was a Supra that I worked on, and it was so hard to polish that car out without leaving some type of marring, and that was just very, very soft paint. So if you're working with hard paint, hard clear coat, I definitely suggest stepping up to something like a wool pad or a microfiber cutting pad. And then if you're working with really soft clear coat or soft paint, you can basically compound with foam pads. And then for soft paint, you want to keep the surface cooler, so you want to use like a wool pad rather than a microfiber cutting pad. So give your paint a try and let me know, is your paint hard or soft? Guys, let me know if you have any questions below.